What's up, guys? Welcome to Steel Forge and Fire Sword and Knife. My name is Joe. Today, at the time of recording this video, it is New Year's Day, and I just wanted to wish everybody a very happy New Year. To all my subscribers, thank you for your support throughout this past year, and to pretty much anyone coming across this video on YouTube, guys. Happy New Year, the very best in blessings and happiness to each and every one of you. And I hope that this year is better than the last, and so on and so forth. Really good things to each and every one of you. Awareness to our veterans. There's a place for you here. Hashtag 22 a day no more is what I'm coining it now, because the numbers are getting lower. Awareness to our vets. 22 veterans a day take their own lives. And there is a number in the description for anyone who's having trouble and in despair and in need of help. But veterans, we love you, and there's a place for you here always. So you can see I'm wearing my Blade Talk hat here because I'm constantly always, especially because it's a brand new channel. It's a new channel of Blade Talk with Scab and Joe. It's a collaboration between my channel and Choirboyz Cutlery Outdoors, good old Scab. We're very excited about it. If you're not subscribed to Blade Talk, please subscribe. There's a lot of great content coming in, a lot of great knife talk, and you definitely want to be there, especially the brand new Blade Talk that's coming in on January 15th with JB, with Big Red EDC, and Neves Knives, good old Jared, okay, are going to be joining us on Blade Talk. It's going to be huge, it's going to be epic, and it's going to be a packed room. We would love for each and every one of you to be there. I'll leave the link to Blade Talk in the description. Eventually, I'm actually going to have to make up a Steel Forge and Fire hat, but that's going to be my next trip to the hat store. To everyone that also won a prize, who are the winners of the prizes on my giveaway for my 1,000 giveaway on our last live, right after this new year, this upcoming week, I'm going to try to start working on getting all of your stuff out as well. So I thank you for your patience. Today I'm going to be reviewing two knives produced by Hogue, and they're Doug Ritter knives, designed and sold by Doug Ritter. It's the MK1-G2, the full size and the mini. Two absolutely great knives. I give you my feedback on the knives as far as I've been holding them for a little while, been using them from time to time, and they were given to me for review graciously from Rusty Knife Lover. Rusty, can't thank you enough for all your knives. Still got a couple more to go, and I do absolutely love the knives. But before we get into that, I want to ask you guys a question. Do you guys know who Doug Ritter is? If you guys don't know who Doug Ritter is, if you carry a knife, if you love knives, if you carry any type of an EDC in any state in our, wonderful United States of America, you should know who Doug Ritter is. He is basically fighting for your rights, okay, to carry knives, okay? He's trying to rewrite the laws that are just absolutely ridiculous. I'm not going to lecture you on your laws in each state because you know what they're all about. But he's fighting for your rights to carry knives and have more of a unified knife law for each state, rather than basically going from state to state and not knowing what the knife laws are. So, and some of them are ridiculous and just too long, drawn out. Things are hidden in words, and it's just very hard to understand what our knife laws actually are. And he's fighting to basically unify that system and give each and every American the rights to carry the knives that we love and use every day of our lives, okay? Most of us who love our knives. Doug Ritter is an award-winning journalist and a founder of Equipped to Survive, with over 30 years of experience reviewing outdoor and survival gear. He is the sole consumer advocate serving SAE and RTCM committees that develop U.S. and international minimum performance standards and guidance for distress beacons, other emergency signal devices, and passenger safety, survival, evacuation. Ritter is the founder and chairman of Knifeworks, www.kniferights.org. If you are not subscribed to their newsletter or a member, I suggest you try to find it in your heart to go in and become a member if you love knives, because they are doing some great things for each and every one of us. They are America's effective knife owner advocacy organization, responsible for the enactment of 32 bills repealing knife bans in 22 states and in over 100 cities and towns since 2010. Okay, guys, so before I get into my review of these two knives, this is the full size and the mini of the MK1-G2 Doug Ritter knife, produced by Hogue and brought to you by Hogue, okay? I want you to also, I'm going to leave a link to a video from Scab, from Choirboyz Cutlery Outdoors, because he did some really wonderful, like, real-life tests on these knives. So there's really no need for me to have to go in and do that as well. But I just want to kind of just give you my outlook and how this feels in my hand and how these knives have performed for me in the little tests that I have done with them. Definitely check out Scab's video right after this one so you can get more. If you're interested in these knives and you want to know more about how they perform, he did an amazing video, as Scab always does, on testing these knives. So I'll leave that link in the description. Go in and check out that review. All right, so this is the full-size Doug Ritter, the MK1-G2. This particular knife has a ambidextrous able lock system, okay, which you can see right here, okay, as far as the release. This lock kind of takes a little bit getting used to. It's definitely very capable. Once you hold this every day and you use it, it's definitely the lockup is fantastic. I mean, this thing doesn't move. It's pretty solid. And this thing really, Scab really put it through its paces, and it's still, you know, holding its own. It falls into place pretty well. It can be okay. You need a little bit of flicking a wrist to kind of get it back into locking up position, okay, but for the most part, you also have the dual thumb studs where you can kind of flick it with the thumb studs, release it, or you can just very easily close it and it locks into place, doesn't move. Very generous jimping. But you know what? Let's get into some details of it. So you have a blade material of a crucible CPM 20CV, fantastic. It's a blade length of 3.44 inches, fantastic. Blade length, perfect for me, under 4 inches for New York State. Doug, let's change that up. Let's make it all uniform. The blade hardness is an HRC of 61 to 62. It's a plain edge. It's a stonewash, tumbled edge, blade finish rather. It's a handle material of a really nice, grippy G10 composite. To close length, the handle is 4.72 inches. Very generous, a lot of real estate in the hands. And it's an open length of an 8.15 inches. The weight is 4.5 ounces, definitely very stout, and you know it has some weight in the hand. The liners are 301 stainless steel. The pivot washers are a phosphor bronze, and it's got also the ambidextrous dual thumb studs. It's stainless steel and it's a deep carry reversible, okay? It is definitely deep carry. You can see basically the Doug Ritter symbol liner locks, which are very attractive. Listen, it's a very attractive looking knife. I mean, even the G10 scales are really pretty, very grippy in the hand. But as far as the carry, okay, you could see basically it is a deep carry, not a completely invisible carry. There is a little bit of a lip here, but for the most part, I found it pretty well, pretty easy to go in and out of the pocket, do its use, and put it away and get it ready for its next use. And it's very comfortable in the pocket, easy to move around. Found it very comfortable to kind of carry this around. I've been carrying it around for about a week or so, and I've been actually very happy with this this rendition from Doug Ritter, produced by Hogue. Now the Mini, guys, is basically just, it has all the same specs, but it's just a different size blade. What I found with also the Mini, though, it was a little bit more fluid as far as the open and close than the full size. That's probably what use. I mean, these are basically they're used knives, okay? They've been run through its paces from Scab, from Choirboyz Cutlery. Did a great review on both these knives, but they did have some use from Rusty and from Scab. And what I was most impressed about both these blades is the fact that they still hold a pretty good edge. They're still pretty damn sharp. They're definitely slicers, okay? But they're actually somewhere in between because they have a really nice slicing profile. If you can get that in there without focusing on my face, that's probably impossible, but with this camera. But you can see they're pretty good slicers, but they're very heavy use survival knives, okay? Maybe not the small one. This is definitely just something in a pinch, but let me show you the sharpness level after a lot of use and a lot of testing from Scab. They're still pretty damn sharp, and from what I understand, I don't think Scab did any major sharpening or honing of this knife. He might have stropped it before he sent them over to me, or maybe not. Let me show you the Mini here, guys. Very sharp. Really good edge retention on this 20CV steel. I was very impressed with how sharp these knives still are after a lot of use and a lot of testing. But pretty much this is they are mirror images. This is just a larger blade, same steel, same type of G10 handle. Even the clips are absolutely exactly the same size for the most part. But they're both very handsome looking knives. Very grippy G10. I've been very happy, and appreciate from Rusty Knife Lover for sending these over for me to test them and take a look at them and get you my outtake on them. But as far as the price of this knife, guys, this is strictly provided to you from Knifeworks.com. They are the exclusive seller of the Doug Ritter RSK MK1-G2. It's definitely a Knifeworks exclusive. It's priced at around $159.95. And I got to tell you guys, if you were looking to purchase an EDC and you wanted a solid G10 handle, really good edge retention steel, very high performance steel, okay, this is definitely a fantastic option of, okay, as far as an EDC is concerned. I love the weight in the hand and how stout it feels in the hand. I just love a knife that you know it's in your hand. You know, sometimes a knife that's very light, a couple of ounces, it's nice to carry, but I just prefer something that's very solid in the hand and you know it's in your pocket and you know it's in your hand. Really good lockup system. Again, getting used to the push button, basically lock release. It happens fairly quick, and if you want to kind of just use the thumb studs, you can with ease. I've been very happy with how these have been basically performed in my hand thus far. But besides the fact, guys, that it's a great EDC to own, that the proceedings of this knife, Doug Ritter basically designs and sells this knife through Hogue, okay? And the proceedings of this knife and the Mini go towards kniferights.org. And listen, that's a win-win situation, guys. He's fighting for our rights to carry EDC knives. And what's more fitting than to purchase one of these knives to basically show your support, because you know the proceedings are going towards that cause, okay? So if you are a knife lover and you love carrying knives, definitely please consider one of these knives. It goes for a good cause, and you are getting a very, very good product at a sub $200 range. It's not that expensive. Sub $200 range, it's a really well capable, very handsome, very solid looking knife. And again, please watch Scab's video I mentioned a couple times to show you some real life, okay, survival type of use, okay, as far as what the paces that he put this knife with through, and it basically performed very well, and he was very happy with it. So I have to agree with Scab as far as this being a very good survival knife and a very good EDC carry and a very good value at $159.95 for those who want an EDC, who want something that's going to perform for them every day and not fail on them. Easy open and close, solid lockup, comfortable in the hand, fits and carries well in the pocket, and the proceedings of this knife go so towards a very, very good cause. This is definitely a knife that you want to consider without a doubt, okay? So you have the Mini and you have the full size, okay? So definitely recommend these knives. Great fit and finish, high marks on fit and finish, high marks on the edge retention of this steel, high marks on the fact that they're really great slicers, but also can be very heavy use, okay, wood carving and wood processing out there, surviving, you know, with your knife type of EDC. And they're just, you know, badass looking, guys. You gotta love them. And listen, guys, they're Doug Ritter. It's a Doug Ritter knife, and he does good things for all of us. So, win-win situation, okay, with these Hogue knives from Doug Ritter, okay? So besides that, guys, a couple announcements for my channel. I got two for my katana lovers. I know I haven't reviewed a katana for a long time, but I'm kind of caught in the waiting room, okay, for a lot of swords to come in, which if you guys are katana people, you know there's a lot of waiting right now and getting your katana in. So I have two swords coming in. Finally, I got in touch with Huawei. They got in touch with me. I went through the status with them. I did some changes just so I can get this sword back to me. I'll explain it to you when I get it, but that should hopefully be coming to me this upcoming month, or by the end of this month, or maybe early February. I'm hoping. And I also have a Skyjiro sword, which I've been very excited about, katana, coming in later this month as well. So until then, guys, love you all. Thanks for all your support. I have set a goal for myself for this channel that I want to be at 2,000 subs sometime around March, probably like before we get into the spring. I would love to be at 2,000 subs, trying to grow this channel, and I'm trying to basically do more for you for that. So all your support is always appreciated, guys. New subscribers, as always, love you all. Thanks for everything. And if you're a passive buyer, please consider subbing to my channel, and please do not forget about Blade Talk with Scab and Joe. Again, I will leave the link in the description to check out that channel, and please give it a sub. We got some great talk shows coming in this year. We have a lot of things planned, a lot of big guests, and a lot of great shows between Scab and I. So until then, guys, this is Joe from Steel Forge and Fire. Again, once again, Happy New Year. Many blessings to you, and I will see you when I see you on next Knife or Sword. Love you all. Peace out, everybody. Ciao. Have a good one, guys. Thanks. Blade Talk. Don't forget.